Hello, I'm the Buttmeister, and welcome back to more Lego. Harry Potter, excuse me, I was taking a look at something real quick before I started today's episode. So let's go. Shall we? Continue the story. And we're going to have more of the story. I don't remember if we dive immediately into cutscene. Nope. No cutscene. Delving here, but oh shush. Already covered that one. Okay, just checking. Make sure I got everything covered. Still can't access the library yet. Okay, no, just checking. Seeing just where do we go from here, and that's, of course, back outside we go. Of course, end of the last episode, yesterday, you probably realized, or everyone noticed that, oh hey, you didn't have a HUD. I didn't. HUD, UI, whatever you want to call it. I didn't have one. The game glitched. I think when I don't think it expected me to go back out of Diagon, or out of Gringotts without doing a bonus level. So to punish me for it, it took out the UI for out of it. So I didn't have a stud counter when I did my level. So or when I did the Quidditch level. So that means that I had to be stuck with not knowing how much progress I had to go on completing my one level, which was a lot. I had a lot. I had a lot to go, and so you just made a kid bald just so we could get this treasure. Nope. Now the Bucks decided they wanted to spawn in. Oh. Trying to gather all the ghost studs that we can manage to find. Because ghost studs are worth 1,000, and this is probably like the best way to get them. But apologies for just a minute, Hagrid. As I destroy your garden. It's one of the places we have not explored. I say that's a big pumpkin, but that also gets us in here too. Remember, we always gotta grab studs. Because, you know, the studs are a big deal. Especially with all the character models that we will eventually find and unlock. There goes that jack-o'-lantern. Who knew Hagrid planted jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, no? Man, I knew he planted pumpkins. But actual jack-o'-lanterns? That was a new one. I know, I see it. Don't worry. I see it. That's another student peril. We're getting a lot of these student perils. Again, with every spell. There. Percy! Okay. I have my window open, so if you hear a lot of extraneous outside noises, that's why. And I apologize. One of these days I'll be financially stable enough to have my own place and have a eventually just have my own recording zone. Like I said, that'll be one of these days. All right. Ah, okay. Just annoy that mole even further. For absolutely nothing. I didn't do anything! Here, grab these real quick, I guess. Another spell that Harry can't learn yet. Or another metal doors, I should say, that we haven't learned yet and won't learn for quite some time as Harry. Or the trio. I got rid of you. Right. Alright, Hagrid. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so now we're coming over to see Hagrid, who has himself something unique. A unicorn! Now, in the movie, unicorns, or in the movie, Harry, Ron, and Draco get in trouble for being out of bounds in the middle of the night. And so we're gonna get Draco anyway. It's gonna be a little bit different because now we're gonna chase the unicorn. So, oh, I don't remember Hermione joining us, but just remember it was Harry, Ron, and Draco, because Draco ran away with Fang because he was teamed with Harry because they were going to find this unicorn in the Forbidden Forest. So it is now Harry, Draco, and Fang. And it's gonna be a... Oh, hey, that's Voldemort! There goes Draco. You got a red spark, so the other three should be coming, because the red spark was the warning. And we have Fang anyway. Go figure. Get rid of those bees eventually here. Do that by just destroying the by destroying the nest. What's up, Fang? What, Ellen? Fang. So we also a bunch of things to do here. Like wake up the tree. This is where we get introduced to one of the few remaining game mechanics. Or we get introduced to a character, so one of the very few remaining game mechanics that we haven't yet been able to access. That is digging. Fang is also really strong, too, so that helps. We already got the student in peril, so that is actually one thing less I gotta worry about. Of course, gotta gather all the studs we can, because, you know, studs are good. Studs are great. The studs eventually mean money for... Hey! Rude. Okay. Another thing for Fang to dig, so I'm gonna dig that up real quick. Can't use black magic yet. Speaking of Fang, there he is! It's a super easy bubble to find. So of course we're gonna use it. Can Fang climb the ladder? I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, Fang can climb just like any other person. See the eyes in the background? Spot right between my eyebrows there. Alright, back to Hermione. Like, I'm sure I'll eventually have a nice good use for Ron, but right now, Hermione's just right there after I pull from Fang. Light. Got the last of those for a Hufflepuff House Crest. Working on trying to get rid of this stupid, what do I call it? What do I call it? It's a stupid, wasp nest. There we go. Names, words, too early for me to do to do too much thinking. I mean, it's only 8 o'clock, but I had a lot of sleep. Self-inflicted, of course. I didn't actually fall asleep until about midnight. And got my happy butt up, or my happy butt got up at like 5:15, 5:30. Which, thankfully, at this point, I have coworkers who can read. So I switched to have a 3-day weekend. Well, she's like, oh hey, he's not gonna be here and he's not gonna drive. So, yeah, we're gonna just do his order for him. So, I appreciate it. Alright, so, now it's like, now I need Fang. Oh. There. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we lost a little bit of studs. Go down the hole into the next section. Make sure I get rid of the wasp nests to kind of stop attacking everything else. I think we've got it. Thank you, Ron. Studs! Gotta get the studs. Studs are important. I mean, the wolves are serenading us, so that's gotta be something, right? Right? Right. Of course. If I don't collect the studs, then I'm not gonna make any progress. Shine the light. Get the studs. Take care of all of that. Like I said, grab the studs, grab the studs. Oh, come on. Things are a pain. Grab those. This. Oh, can't access that chest yet because I don't have. I think it's Reducto, I think is the actual spell name. Also, currently I can't get that spell, so. First time the characters will swim. Dang, dragging it enough so we can actually run around. I'll switch to Hermione just because it's gonna be. She moves a little faster than Hagrid does. And she's a little. You know, the kids' character models are smaller than Hagrid, so it's a little bit easier for them to move around in slightly smaller spaces than Hagrid. No offense to Mr. Hagrid. His character model is just as big. what happens. We are half giant. That thing is utterly useless. There's our second Hogwarts crest piece. Take that. Hagrid, though, I will use you. Oh, cool. We're just making our pathway across. And then I need Fang. Fang! Oh, Fang! 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 Thank you! Thank you, Fang! Right, nothing over there. Alright, back over to Hermione. Actually, back over the Fang. Now back over to Hermione. Okay, so I want... you guys out of the way. They jinxed it. Did. Dang it. There we go. Can we get it from here? Can. There we go. That helps. There, because I want you here. Yep, there we are. Now we need to grab all the rest of the studs up here. Try and hopefully destroy our gold hole. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll make it to the gold total. Got a lot of studs to go before we could maybe think about the gold total. We're getting closer. Stupid bee. Where's that nest? There it is. Thank you, Ron. Much appreciated, thank you. There we go. We'll just get back to it. We'll get across. Get across. Not knocking any more characters off of the bushes here. Gotta say, I think this one has like a far more like engagement. Can I get up there? From the side? I can. Sweet. Not sure if the game intended for us to do it that way in the first place. That's not it. That's how we're doing it. Come on, you plant. Come on, you plant. Does, and then turn this around. Actually, extend this out so we can actually get on it. studs. Every little count helps. Well, it gives me 50 studs, or, you know, 5 silvers, so that's 50 studs. I think this is going to be a little disappointing. Alright, so there is everybody. We're now going to run and catch up with Harry, who's in the forest alone. Because of course he is, and he's going to run into our good old friend, is the fun, interesting centaurs. We meet, of course, with our wonderful centaur friends. And they say, hey, here's Voldemort. Alright guys, we're gonna chase this guy off. That's another level we did not get to 100% completion. But we did unlock Fang, so that's a start. We can always unlock it though when we're ready to do Polyjuice. How close did we get? We got 88%, not shabby. There's a couple times where I could have collected a bunch more studs than I should have, but I didn't. So, there's that. We got Student Peril, so that's at least another gold brick in our favor. That's 2 of this gold. We're already at 30. We're at 30, so that's not too shabby, but we're going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. Next time, so in 2 weeks' time, give or take, it's like 12 days, but I say 2 weeks because that's the next cycle. But anyway, 2 weeks' time, we're going to go ahead and move right along to the finale of the first movie. And if you've watched this, if you follow Harry Potter, you know exactly where I'm going. Until then, I'm the Bowmeister, and as always, I've been obediently yours.